What is up, everyone? It's your boy Lamar Byrd Jr. here, and we are about to go through another back day here at Conquest Fitness. It's gonna be a good one. We're about 1 week into my growing phase, pushing weights, just make sure to get my meals in. Was always trying to be a fucking bodybuilder, you know? If you guys follow another YouTube channel called DT, they have this phrase, and it's, you know, they're building cars on this channel, and they came in with this phrase, and it was because race car. And so right now, I'm kind of in that similar mode. It's like, because bodybuilding. That's like all I'm thinking about right now. That's the motivation for the day. Making sure you get up early, get your meals, everything laid out, really trying to minimize any kind of excuse, and we're just here to execute. So it's gonna be a good back day. We're gonna do some volume, a little bit of strength as well, and just follow me through it. We're gonna start over on this straight arm pull over here. Last back video, we ended with that one. So this one, we're gonna start with that. All right, guys, we're just getting warmed up here, but I do wanna talk about this machine and how to use it. It is a newer machine here at Conquest Fitness, and I'll be getting some questions on it when I do use it. Someone walk over and they'll be like, hey man, how are you doing this? Because I'm not feeling this in my back. That's been the biggest thing I've heard from several people walk up to me and say. So let's start with the basics here. We're on what motion like we're trying to accomplish. So we're trying to shorten our back muscles. So we're trying to come through, and when you think about rowing like this, or even coming down, just think about the elbow is really the guide on that to feel it in your lats. And so with this here, if the way this seat is, I'm not even like tall or per se short, I'm 5'10", I'm just like average. But the thing with this is if the seat is too low, when you come to pull over, it's gonna be, you're gonna feel it in your delts, you're gonna feel it in your triceps, and that path of your elbow is not gonna come down here by your lats. So think about how you feel when you want to pull through like on a seated row. That's how you want to kind of imitate with your arms straight. You can still squeeze that way and get that motion through. So for me, I like to kind of, my point of reference is I like to move the seat, not all the way up, but like I can fit like my fingers through here. That's a good one for me. Everyone's a little bit different. Obviously, height and arm length will make a difference. And then definitely use the seatbelt, all right? Because most of us, our backs are stronger than what we weigh for a lot of you. And so you definitely want to counterbalance that, because that machine gravity wants to take you up out of the seat, which will also change how you're coming through. So find the right lane. Obviously, you don't want to, if you go up too much on this, the machine will not let you go back all the way, and you're gonna kind of stop short, and then you won't get the full lengthening out of it, and it just won't feel as good coming through. So think about your setup on this machine. The major point is gonna be, the point of reference is gonna be the seat, but also the seat and that height is in reference to how you're pulling through. So when you come through on your rep here, I'm gonna show you guys how to go through this super quick. I personally like to lock my feet under this. I wish there was some sort of footstool out in front, but I lock my feet under this. Chest up, deep breath, all those vacuums you practice. Come up over here. Now, when I come through, I like to I don't have to put my elbows on the pad necessarily. I kind of like to think about my arms straight, and I'm coming through, and by default, my elbows are kind of slightly on the pad. All the way over. This is a full length back here. Chest up, come through, squeeze, and I'm trying to squeeze out in front, and I'm kind of feeling it where this belt is, right there. Now think about all these motions we're mimicking here. We're pulling through with our row, but we're keeping our arms semi-straight, and all the way down here through. Not here, not here. You're coming down, and it's basically about to hit your waist. All right, this is gonna be our top set here. Spent a little bit warming up, so we're just gonna get one good top set with 4 plates here, and then we're gonna move on to some lat pull downs.
Yeah, I get that check right. I'm so blessed, right? Off of that jet pie. Off of that west side. I'm in that new coupe. My nigga, I been fired. I get that check right. Look. Off of that side. Look. Hey, I don't do no fake love. Tell Lil' bruh shape up. The way we lit, they throwing shade, but they never say nothing. Bitch, I'm that maze runner. I've been known to stay stunned. My drip on Blade Runner. And the way we move, it ain't no creases on my A1s. 2021, about to be mine, word to my day ones. Niggas shooting blindside, I aim straight for the frames, huh? I don't take no L's, my boy, I learned from y'all mistakes, huh? I just up my rate, I made my way, get out of my lane, bruh. Now we got some traction, everything been so surreal. I'm trying to get used to keeping check of how I feel.
Man, these shoes were cold as shit this morning. Left them in my car overnight. And then I like to bring my shoes in for that reason. So I fucking started this workout with cold feet. And I was trying to look for a joke or a pun or something, but didn't have anything about cold feet. Sorry guys. Got a little writer's block this morning. But I will say, your boys got the Under Armour drip on today, the Project Rock. Got the shoes. Project Rock shorts. Little sweater here. I'll try and save some pussy for the rest of you guys, all right? No, just kidding. Don't tell my girlfriend I said that, please. We'll edit that part out. Lat pull downs. I usually start with this, but you gotta switch it up sometimes. Sometimes you gotta do the hard stuff first. And sometimes you gotta finish with the hard stuff. Still running some lat pull downs here. Just gonna focus on to get a nice 10 to 12 each set. And see how it feels.
Friends, I don't do the trends, I set them, I ain't lacking shit. I can't do content, double rope chain necklace make her wet, she jumping out of skin. The Brody almost caught her straight from round away on split decision. We treat now like all we got is the moments we in. Always want to keep it real, lately I can't tell if niggas really about that shit they saying or they say it just to sell, ain't worried about no bill. Cause when you building what we build, you know we headed where the bread is, got the squad up going with me, subtle flex, I need that check, so fuck a hype beast. Last year was some shit, but now my life been moving like speed.
And guys, no, I was talking about my outfit drip, but let's be real here. Bodybuilding, I'm only getting comments from other guys. I think come on, let's be real. When we first started this and we saw magazines, we liked the magazines and liked the look. And then like we see these famous people with muscles with women and we associate that with getting girls. No, my DMs are full of guys asking if they should hit arms once or twice a week. Oh man, but nah, that's how you really know when you're starting to make some gains. When people start noticing, start asking questions, when the vibes change a little bit, you know you're kind of filling up a little bit, getting a little more full. All right guys, so on these lat pull downs, a real thing I like to focus on is making sure I'm getting enough length up top. So you'll notice when I'm going back on the negative part, I'm really letting my arms reach up to and start from there and pull down from there. A lot of times you start getting tired and your arms only go up so much and you're cutting yourself short. All right, fam, we're about to hit this top set here. I'm gonna throw a little drop set here at the end. So currently we're at 200 lbs, which is kind of my top end territory on like 10 to 12 reps. So I'm feeling pretty strong today. I'm gonna go for that 10 to 12, and then we're gonna do a drop set, probably gonna pull it back to like 140. So here we go. That was a good set there. So the thing about drop sets, let's talk about drop sets for a second. So there is a drop set, and then there's a rest pause type of drop set, right? And so most of the time when you say drop set, you want to do that set immediately after you finish it. 10 to 15 seconds or whatnot. That's cool, but also, you're also battling cardio a little bit. You kind of hear me, hard breath. So you want to give yourself enough time to get your breath, but also if I'm gonna wait like a full 45 seconds or something, that's like a rest pause drop set. And something with that, I was trying to actually keep the weight a little bit higher on the cutback because I am giving myself that much time. So that's just a thought on drop sets there for you guys. Whew. Before we get into this set here, it's fucking bodybuilding season now, guys. Baseball and bodybuilding season. I'm a happy dude. Give me a nice little doobie, some good food. On a Saturday, you might not hear from your boy all day besides when I go to the gym. We got the Arnold Classic coming up. Samson's doing that. I feel like Samson just broke all industry standards and stereotypes. Like, you're coached by your wife, you're from the UK, you compete consistently, and I'm pretty sure he's 40 years old or just slightly over 40. Like, motherfucker's timeless. He started this journey, this bodybuilding thing late, and he's just out here just fucking crushing it. Met the dude, super humble, super nice. And he's got like 1 million followers. He's somewhat, remember me from talking in the DMs and stuff. I'm sure he gets hundreds of messages a day, but I'm excited for that. Pittsburgh's gonna have Nick Walker versus Martin. What y'all think Nick Walker gonna do? Sheesh. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm gonna get into this set. But really just focus on this kind of upper back thickness. I'm keeping my hands more up and I'm just squeezing through. Really just trying to get a thicker back. Back could always be better. We're at 4 plates. We're gonna go for about 8 to 10. We'll see though. We're gonna try to do 2 sets of this. Woo. Didn't go as planned there, but we still finished the set. It's all right. Woo. One more row of movement here. Then we're gonna switch over to arms. Yeah. All right, Shan, we're going to these seated rows here. 2 sets of 12. Just gonna finish with a nice back pump. Then we're gonna get to some arms. My workout split. I don't follow a push-pull legs, but I'm not in a solidified bro split either. So basically on my chest or my back days, I'll throw in shoulders or arms. Today we're throwing in arms after chest, but also I will have just a shoulder day. And that shoulder day, I might throw in arms, I might not. Might just be all shoulders and I'll finish with like lat pull downs or something. For rear posterior focused. So it'll be like back. Today's back and arms. Tomorrow, I'll do chest. I'll make sure I won't fatigue my triceps too much today. No, tomorrow I got legs. Back and arms, legs to throw in that rest. Then I'm gonna hit chest. I'll take an off day. Then on the next day, I'll probably hit maybe a different leg focus. Leg day. Then on that 5th day, I'll hit shoulders, just shoulders by themselves or shoulders with something. And then I'll kind of take another break from there and I'll restart the split. But it flip-flops back and forth week to week how things are feeling. Because of my arms, I feel like I have to consistently keep hitting shoulders. Can never be 2 rounds. In fact, last year, someone had better shoulders than me. I was like, God damn, definitely can't be taking off shoulder days. Shout out to Jordan. Smokey at the West Michigan. Yeah, coming back for revenge, baby. All right, guys, that concludes that part of back. Now we're gonna go to some tricep extensions here. Can't decide if I wanna do single arm or double arm. Well, guys, I'm gonna open up a little bit here. We were talking earlier because bodybuilding, and I just love this sport. Ever since I stopped playing baseball and transitioned into it, it was just an awesome push. Just when I was younger, playing sports, I couldn't really push myself in the gym like I saw like in the bodybuilding programs, in the magazines when they were circulating around. And now it's crazy, man. I've been doing this shit since 2010. We're in 2025. By the time I compete, end of this year, it'll be close to 2026. That'll be 16 years of competing, and then, goddamn. If I told you I didn't feel like the last Mohican, I'd be lying. That's really how I feel. From everyone I know that's been competing since I started competing, they're either done or they're probably they got families. Nothing wrong with that. They moved on to other things. I don't want to come off like it's something bad, but I'm the last motherfucker left right now. Seth Rose is gonna do one more, but it's just interesting looking back and seeing where things are at and my social environment. But honestly, man, I got another 10 left in me. If I'm 36, I could go to 46. Facts. So as long as the camera guys want to go 10 more years, we're gonna keep on getting footage. But no, seriously, it could be considered a late time for some people, but I feel recharged with my doing the GI protocol. Body still feels good, no injuries, you know. Everything's Gucci, so we gonna keep rocking. Whew, one arm tricep here. On these, you can kind of, if you get your other arm you're not using and put it down in front of you and rest that elbow on your fingertips, that's your point of reference to not change location. Because what happens is people go, and see how that's not as much motion as keeping it here, boom, all the way through. Whew. I remember when I first started training and I was just set to get big arms. We're talking about started bodybuilding shit here. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this program. It was out of Flex magazine. It was like some 12-week program. We'll talk about how those are kind of misguided in magazines, but it was a good intention. It was good to get me started, a good building block. But my arms grew like an inch and a half, like in 12 weeks. I literally had the trainer at the gym measure my arms, and then I had them measure 12 weeks later and they grew like an inch and a half. I gained like, 5, 10 pounds, whatever it was. I'm in college. I mean, Sam's Club burgers and hot dogs and rice and beans and shit. So yes, I gained that much weight. But the trainer, he was like, steroids. I've never seen anyone's arms grow an inch and a half in 12 weeks. You've got to be doing steroids. Like, come on, man. Literally, that was my first program post lifting baseball. So I just had I was very susceptible to weight training, like I said before. I just thought about that. That's funny, we're training arms, made me think about that one time. Answer that question now. All right. All right, let's go to some biceps, and that'll be it for today. Yay! We're gonna finish up on the seated preacher curl machine here. I would do some dumbbells or some easy bar curls right now, but I jacked up my wrist. Fucking slept on it awkward. I know, I wish I had some like cool story of like me like punching someone or like, I don't know, doing something heroic, like saving a cat off a bridge and I like hurt my wrist or something, but nope, I just fucking slept on it weird. So now it kind of hurts when I externally rotate it out all the way. So I'm kind of just giving that some time, but in the meantime, we're gonna hit these bad boys. All right, guys, remember 3 sets of 12 when you'll get arms just like this. Results may vary. We're gonna do a little droppy set it here. Finish off this back and light arm day. Let's get to it. All right, everyone. That concludes today's back day with some arms. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a good one. We're just taking off in weekish phase 1 of the lifting routine to really grow and try and focus on that show in November and nationals monthly shortly after. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Comment, let me guys know what you think. And actually, last couple of videos, I did get some people from Michigan hollering at me in the comments, so I appreciate Jens. And just follow this workout along. We're gonna keep everything rocking, keep it coming. Let me know what else you wanna see. I'm gassed. We're done. Yay!